our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and give us a big thumbs up. If you want to spread positivity today, then say something nice in the comments and brighten someone's day. If you're new to the channel, we post a variety of content. Please check out our other videos, which I'm sure you'll like. I'm taking over this video. Welcome back to Super Channel. Today we're doing another NFL video, which I'm going to be telling you, in my opinion, the best player in the NFL. There's a clear-cut number one, but many people think it's another player, and I'm going to tell you which player is the best player in the NFL. A bunch of people around the NFL and people that I know say that Lamar Jackson is the best player in the NFL, and I'm going to tell you why he is not and who really is the best player in the NFL. Lamar Jackson was drafted in the 2018 draft late in the first round by the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson had a pretty good rookie year, leading the Baltimore Ravens to a division title after he replaced Joe Flacco as the starting quarterback. They did lose to the Los Angeles Chargers in the wild card round. Then his next year was a really good year. He was the MVP through 36 touchdowns and led the Baltimore Ravens to a 14-2 record and clinched the number one seed in the AFC, but they eventually did lose to the Tennessee Titans in the divisional round. And he also broke the record for the most rushing yards by a quarterback in the NFL history and was the most explosive player in the NFL, but everyone forgot about this one player named Patrick Mahomes. In the NFL top 100, Patrick Mahomes was ranked number 4 while Lamar Jackson was the number 1. And I think that is BS. There is no way that Patrick Mahomes just won the Super Bowl MVP, and arguably should have went to back-to-back Super Bowls if D4 wasn't offsides, and if Patrick Mahomes would have touched the ball in overtime. You're probably looking at 2 Super Bowl rings for Patrick Mahomes. Because if you remember, the Patriots got the ball in overtime. I guarantee you, if Patrick Mahomes touched the ball, we would be saying Patrick Mahomes is already the GOAT. So, what I'm trying to say is, I think Lamar Jackson has had one amazing year, while Patrick Mahomes has had 2 amazing years. He should have went to 2 Super Bowls, and probably won both because the Rams played like terrible football. So, while Lamar Jackson played better in the regular season, Tom Brady's not known for he's good in the regular season, but he's known for making the big plays in the playoffs. The playoffs are huge. That's why Peyton Manning's not considered the GOAT, because he didn't get it done in the playoffs all the time. So, what I'm trying to say is, Lamar Jackson has played in the NFL for 2 years. Patrick Mahomes has been in the NFL for 3, but has only played in 2 years. He sat behind Alex Smith for a year. And I think that Patrick Mahomes has had, so far, a better career with 2 full seasons. And Lamar Jackson has had 1 amazing year, and the other year was okay. He was more of a game manager. And I think the big thing is, they both have an MVP, and then Lamar Jackson has not been able to do anything in the playoffs both years. Well, Patrick Mahomes has been down he's been down in most of his playoff games. He was down in the Patriot one. He was down I think the only one he wasn't down in is the Colts one. He was down in the Texans. He was down against the Titans. He was down against the 49ers. And he's come back every time. Lamar Jackson has been down in every one of his playoff games, and he's not been able to come back. So, if Lamar Jackson comes back and has another MVP season, that may change my mind. But if my personal ranking, I would say Lamar Jackson, I would put maybe Russell Wilson ahead of him, because Russell Wilson is doing it for longer, and it's been explosive for the last 8 years. He's been explosive for a very long time. Well, and then Patrick Mahomes, you could maybe argue Aaron Donald is the best player in the league, but if we're talking quarterbacks, you got to go with Patrick Mahomes. He won Super Bowl MVP, while Lamar Jackson hasn't even made it to the AFC Championship game yet, and hasn't even won a playoff game. So, I would definitely hold the brakes on Lamar Jackson. Great player, but I would say the NFL top 100 players is kind of dumb. There's no way in heck Patrick Mahomes is 4. If you put Lamar Jackson 4, I'd be okay with that. And then maybe if he has another great year, he can move up. But I think they should just chill with Lamar Jackson, and let's see what comes out of each of these quarterbacks. And I know a bunch of people are saying that that Patrick Mahomes is really good, but there's a bunch of people that say Lamar Jackson is the best player in the NFL. Let me know down in the comments who you guys think is the better QB. Even though Lamar Jackson did win the MVP last year, I still think Patrick Mahomes has had the regular season and then the postseason success that puts him over Lamar Jackson. Maybe if Lamar Jackson won the playoff game, if he would have lost to Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game, I'd probably be okay with that. He won a playoff game. He's still a young quarterback. But this is going to have to make or break year if he wants to take the number 1 spot as a quarterback. So that's what I think. And by the way, I would say both their receiving cores are pretty good. I think Patrick Mahomes has a better receiving core, but I think Lamar Jackson has the better overall team because the Kansas City defense is okay, while the Baltimore Ravens defense is like top 5. So they have a pretty even team. I think Mahomes has the better offensive unit, while Lamar has a better defensive unit. So I think we're going to have to see till next year. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you think Lamar is better, if you think Patrick Mahomes is better. But I think they're both very good quarterbacks. So if you think something else, just be nice down in the comments below. That's what I think. I think they're both amazing quarterbacks. So this is just for fun. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys don't mind, hit the like and subscribe button. Let me know who you guys think is the better quarterback. I think they're both great quarterbacks, but that's just my opinion. This has been Bro. Peace out. Stay safe. Bye.